Hey guys, so today I have a smallish haul and first impressions video for you, and I am pretty darn excited because one of the products that I have to show you, I've been trying to get this for 6 months, and it's by MAC. And if you've been trying to get a certain product from MAC for a long time, then you probably know what I'm talking about because it's been out of stock for 6 months. I kept going to the MAC counter at more than one place. I went to the MAC counter at Macy's and the MAC counter at Nordstrom. I would go to either one once a week, every week, and ask them if they had this product, and the answer was always no. And I kept checking the MAC website. Well, last time I checked, it was back in stock on the MAC website, and now they seem to have restocked at all the MAC counters and probably the MAC stores as well. And it's finally back in stock. What am I talking about? Soar lip liner. I have never had such a difficult time getting a permanent range product in my life, but you know what? It was worth the wait. That is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I lined and filled my lips with this lip pencil, and I didn't put anything over it yet because I wanted you to be able to see the color. It is fantastic. I can't believe that I didn't already have this or know about it, because it's not like I just started collecting MAC yesterday. I've been buying MAC for many years now, and I don't know why I overlooked this color, because it's gonna go great with so many lip products that I own. Lipsticks, lip glosses, you name it. And it's such an everyday wearable type color. I mean, where the heck have I been? Why didn't I already have this? So anyway, yeah, and here's the amazing part about it. I have a lot of lip liners. I mean a ton. From everything from drugstore, in between, high-end, you name it. I went through my entire lip liner collection last night, and I could not find anything even close to this. And I was shocked because it looks like such a normal color. So this is what it looks like on my lips, but I am going to swatch it on my hands, because what a lip liner looks on your lips has a lot to do with what the natural color of your lips is. So what this looks like may not be its true color, because it's definitely influenced by my lips. So that's the color right there. And it's like, I don't know, I just can't believe that I didn't already have this, or at least have something similar. Why isn't every company out there making a color like this? I don't know. It just blows my mind. But anyways, I finally have it. So if you've been trying to get this and basically gave up, because I'm so stubborn, I did not give up. I decided I was just going to ask them every week at MAC, you know, do you have it back in stock yet? Do you have it back in stock yet? And they kept saying no and giving me all these lame excuses why they didn't have it. But I guess, I don't know what the problem was. I heard things, but I sincerely doubt that they were true. But anyways, I finally have it, and it's definitely worth the hype. Absolutely. Remember when I got those Anastasia eyeshadows at Macy's? Macy's had converted my store over into one of the new impulse type stores, so it's carrying a lot more brands in the beauty department. I did a video all about it. Well, when I bought those Anastasia eyeshadows, if you spent $50, they gave you a $10 off coupon, but it had to be used during specific dates. So I used that coupon yesterday to get this lip liner, because MAC lip liners are $16, so I only had to pay $6 plus tax to get this because I had my $10 off coupon. So yay! Yay for promotional things. Okay, so that's one thing that I got. Then I went to Ulta and I had a 20% off coupon at Ulta. A lot of you probably got those in the mail. And so with my 20% off coupon, I bought another NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And I don't remember ever seeing this color before, but it's gorgeous. It's called Cons. And how would you describe this? I'm going to say it's in the mauve family, somewhat similar to the lip liner. I would say it's definitely in the same color family. So I'm going to put it on right now so you can see what it looks like on my lips. I love these NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. They are amazing. I have yet to buy one that I didn't like. The colors are fantastic. I feel like when you go on the NYX website and look at the shades, I don't think that the photography that they did or whatever for that is very flattering. I think they are much, much prettier in real life than those color swatches that they have on their website. Don't do them justice. So if you've never bought one of these, you have to get one. They're wonderful. They're matte, but they're not an uncomfortable matte. You know how a lot of the matte lip products that are out now, they dry out your lips and they feel horrible, and you have to do all kinds of special instructions when you put them on because you can't touch your lips together or you mess them up. This isn't like that. This isn't like that at all. As a matter of fact, when you put this on, if you blend your lips together, it's actually going to look even better. It's more like well, soft matte lip cream is a great description for the product. So let me put this on top of the MAC lip liner just so you can see what it looks like, but it's very similar in color. And then I just, you know, blend my lips together because it does seem to like even it out and blend it and distribute it better. Now, hopefully I didn't mess up my lip liner doing that. Nope, I didn't. So very, very similar color. And it's ironic that I happened to get these two things on the same day because I didn't buy it because it was similar to Soar. I just was looking at the soft matte lip creams and I saw it, and yeah, I don't think I've seen this one before, so I don't know, maybe it was sold out before or something. That Cons, so it's, in case you're not familiar, Cons is a city in France, so it's C-A-N-N-E-S. So love that. That's one of my favorite shades of the soft matte lip creams that I've tried so far. Let me grab a wipe because I can't stand having swatches on my hand. Okay, so another thing that I purchased at Ulta yesterday is a repurchase. I have a lot of makeup. Some people think I have too much makeup. And so I rarely ever use anything up, but one thing that I did use up in the past was my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I loved it. I used it all the time. But, you know, you're always looking for something better, thinking that you're going to find something better than what you're currently using. So I started buying all kinds of concealers and trying lots of new things. And I was thinking the other day how much I missed that concealer, and I decided I was going to repurchase it. But getting back to what I was saying a second ago, it's very rare for me to ever use anything up. Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is the only concealer that I think I have ever used the entire container of. A lot of times I'll buy things and I'll start using them and it's like, it's okay, but then it gets pushed aside and I'll buy something else or go back to using something I used before. Well, I repurchased the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I buy it in the shade Fair because with concealer I like to go one shade lighter than what I actually am. So my foundation would be like in the light category, so I go fair with concealer. And I apply this with the applicator, but then I blend it out with a damp beauty blender sponge. And I still have corrector on though. I'm still using the NYX Dark Circle, they call it Dark Circle Concealer, but really it's a corrector because it's the Peachy family. So I have that on first, then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer on top, blended in with a beauty blender. And of all the combinations of things, I mean, I know you can still see my dark circles, but they are horrendous, and I think this is the best combo yet. Then I set everything with a translucent powder. I use Wet n Wild Fergie Mattifying Powder in Pedestal. This is amazing, and it does not dry out your eye area. It just sets the concealer and gives it like a little bit of a luminous thing, so it brightens the area. So this is my favorite combo so far, is these three products together. Wonderful. Okay, so I repurchased that, and then this next product has been out for, I guess it's been out for, I don't know, 8 or 9 months, something like that. And I've seen people talk about it and use it, and I just thought that the whole idea of it, the design of it and everything looked like it probably wouldn't be too good. But then I watched it and somebody put it in their favorites video this past month. I watch so many people now on YouTube that I don't even remember who it was. I really upped my subscriptions now, and it's almost impossible to, you know, watch everything. But anyways, somebody put it in their favorites video. If I remember who it was, I'll put an annotation, but I honestly don't remember. And I was like, really? This is one of your favorites? Because a lot of other people hated this product. So anyways, to make a long story short, it's the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. And this is what the applicator looks like. So it's got this huge applicator brush wand thing. And I used it for the first time a few minutes ago. And the color, I bought it in blonde, and usually when I buy brow products in blonde, they're too warm for my eyebrows, but this wasn't. So color-wise, I was really, really impressed with the color. However, the applicator is kind of hard to work with because see how big that is? It's okay when you're in the beginning part of your eyebrow, but when you get down to the second half where it narrows out, it becomes much more difficult. And I have full brows, so I can't even imagine what this would be like for somebody that didn't have full brows. But I think, I get the feeling like if I practice with it, I'll get better at it. Here's the issue that I had with it. I did this brow, then I did that one, then I decided to go back and I tried to scrape any product that was on there off, and then I wanted to like blend it out a little bit because it looked like the product was unevenly distributed throughout my brows. So I was trying to wipe off any excess product. I didn't want to add any more color. I just wanted to blend what was there, and it seemed like it made it darker even though all I was doing was blending it. So I think I need to practice with this because I think if I can apply the right amount and then blend it, I think this could be something that I might end up liking, but it's gonna take some practice, I think. So that's my first impression of it. But it's very hard to distribute the color evenly with that applicator. I don't know, maybe I could deposit some color with this and then use a spoolie from something else to blend it out. Maybe that would work better. I don't know. But it's gonna be some work, but I have this feeling that if I can get the right routine down, I might end up loving this because the color is such a great color match for my brows. It looks so natural. It's hard for me to get the right shade of brow product, and this is really good for that. So we'll see. I gotta play around with this some more to see how I make out with that. And then in addition to having my 20% off coupon at Ulta, I also had gotten some manufacturer's coupons in the mail the other day, and I had a $1 off coupon for any Rimmel product. So I combined my 20% off coupon with my Rimmel $1 off coupon, and I bought this. I've had several people tell me that they really like these, and I've never tried them, and it's the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeshadow stick. And I bought it in the shade Bluffing. And when I first looked at them, I was like, I don't like any of these colors and I doubt I'll use them. Then I spotted this one and I said, oh, this is really pretty. So it's a taupe, it's a light taupe, but it's gorgeous. Let me tilt my hand so you can see this at different angles, because it's one of those things that the way the light hits it, it looks different. So I used this on my lids today. What I did was I used concealer as an eyeshadow base. I was afraid if I used my MAC Painterly paint pot and then put this over it, it would be too thick and it wouldn't blend good. So I just used a little bit of that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and used the Beauty Blender and sort of blended it out like that, and then I let it sit for a minute. Then I put this on my lids, mainly on my lids. I went just a tiny bit into the crease, but not much, because I mainly wanted this as a base color on my lids. And then I started going in with the eyeshadows, which, you know, I list everything in the description box if you ever want to know what I'm wearing. But I thought this was a really pretty base color. It's very, very light, so I think if you were to use this just on its own, I think this particular shade would be too light, but they do have other shades that are darker and more pigmented and more vibrant. But this is a really nice starting off point, I feel, this particular product. Oops, my camera shut off. Have I been talking that long? So anyways, I was just saying that I think this is a nice shade to use for an eyeshadow base, but I think it would be probably too light to use all on its own, unless you're somebody that likes very subtle eye makeup. Then you might love it, but really pretty light taupe shade, and so far so good. But you know, I have just applied it, so I don't know what's going to happen throughout the day with it. I don't know how it's going to work with the other products that I used with it, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's my haul and my first impressions video of the new products that I bought, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, because where I live, it's supposed to be beautiful now for the next week. And let me tell you, after the winter we had, we deserve it. Because everybody in New England has been suffering with horrible weather all winter long. So finally we're going to get some decent weather in the forecast for the next week. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.